This section looks at program design so as to ensure that inclusive principles are considered at the design stage of curriculum. Introducing inclusive considerations when designing modules will limit the need to introduce retroactive adjustments for individual students at a later phase. In the words of Steyart, the myth is that one can design inclusion-exclusion neutral and make necessary changes. Unfortunately, accessibility is not a layer of coat that needs to be applied at the end of a building project, but rather the iron that strengthens the concrete. As everyone knows, that iron needs to be there before the concrete and cannot be inserted afterwards. As a useful example, look at this piece of retrofitting in architecture, and now compare it with this piece of universal design in architecture. Quite a noticeable difference, isn't it? There are 5 principles of inclusive curriculum. They are flexibility and variety in teaching methods, flexibility and variety in assessment methods, flexibility and variety in teaching materials, program requirements that are accessible and available on time to allow optimal preparation, course materials that are accessible and available on time to allow optimal participation. To read about these principles, follow the link shown on screen. When designing your program or module, you are aiming for flexibility, and in order to achieve this, you must have clarity regarding the outcomes and objectives of your module or program. Also, you must be aware of the skills, knowledge, and competencies required in a graduate in order to avoid unnecessary barriers to learning. Once you have this clarity, you can design a flexible program of study, which will, almost by definition, be more inclusive to more students. Flexibility is of great benefit to many students, including those with substantial external commitments, medical conditions, or specific disabilities. 2 examples of current flexible practices in college are the use of podcasting for students who cannot attend on-campus lectures and the broad curriculum. The more clarity you bring to your outcomes and objectives, the more flexible your program or module can be, and so more of your students will be able to benefit from your teaching. For more information on program and module design, follow the link shown on screen.